Good morning, Kansas Sports HQ. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys doing today? We are here with Dave Bush, Sean Cutler, Sheldon Howell. How are we doing today, fellas?
I'm blessed and highly favorably deserved.
Good.
I've mixed your guys' two things into one thing.
Not great. I'm better than I deserve.
I'm blessed and highly deserved favorably.
Good.
Did you see how I did that, Nosh?
No,
yeah.
He always says half of that. So.
Yeah, blessed and highly favored. How you doing today, Dave?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just setting you guys up for your own cast tomorrow.
Todd, you gotta remember to say, hey, it's season 2, episode 26.
Season 2,
episode 26. Season 2, episode 27.
Naj's version is morning. Kansas Sports HQ here.
Hey, just letting you know.
How are you guys?
You finna hear me?
It's more like, good morning, everyone.
That's
Kansas Sports HQ here, episode 26 of season 2.
You gotta say it with some motion.
I did. I did. Wow. You trying to tell me to say it with no motion?
That was take one. Take one. Take two
good.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
Morning.
Bring it out.
I didn't do that though. I didn't do that. I was actually.
You definitely did not do that.
Thank you very much.
It wasn't that.
Thank you. Jeez, he's just taking away the credit. Anyway.
Take 2. Ready?
Good morning, Kansas Sports HQ. Here we are, season 2, episode 26.
Okay.
Jeez.
Absolute heat right there.
Thank you very much.
Full of motion.
Motion. We got Sheldon.
That was actually too much.
Too much motion.
Dang it.
No such thing. We had Dave's pop-up golf shop this morning.
Daryl's
pop-up golf shop. Not Darrell.
Darryl.
Daryl's pop-up golf shop today.
Southern Darrell.
They popped in this morning because we got the future PGA golfer Sheldon Howell coming up to you.
Senior PGA.
Senior. Yeah.
I can't hang with the young bucks.
No, senior. So how'd the clubs feel this morning?
Felt good, man. Just swinging with some motion. Woke up feeling dangerous, ready to go.
That's good, Mom. That's good.
We dialed in the driver a little bit, added a little weight.
Ball straight, man.
That's all that matters. Hitting it straight, keeping it on the fairway.
Yeah.
I mean, if he can hit that low stinger and it rolls for 5 days, it's great.
I'll take that.
That works too.
Roll your boat.
Sean, how was your workout this morning?
And Sheldon.
Better than I deserve.
Thank you.
The workout was better than you deserved?
We did a nice little golf workout this morning. Sean had a really cool workout, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice.
That's fun.
Loosen the hips, get everything moving.
Back. We dislocated our backs.
Dislocated is crazy.
Disassociated.
Disassociated the back.
I just kept saying dislocated. Sean, I was being facetious. Rather than Sean doing it this morning. So
and Sean being facetious.
I got a text message yesterday afternoon. Jesse was mad that we didn't tell him that Jack was going to be on with us. The Jack stats. That's the kind of thing. And I was like, dude, it's not my fault or my responsibility to tell you. Welcome to the show of being busy all the time.
Yeah, that one was fun. That was a good combo.
Yeah. I'll be honest, guys. I really felt left out in the other room because of the time delay and everything. Like I'd hear you guys laugh, and then all of a sudden it'd be like on the iPad.
It was weird how I don't understand that because we've had an iPad right there a million times and it works fine.
I mean, yesterday the internet was acting crazy. It still is this morning, but
I do remember when I did the one from my phone, it was definitely delayed.
Yeah.
Like it's a half a second, whatever. But
it's very different when you can hear in the next room instead of, pure separation on that. I guess we just got to work on the soundproofing of that door.
Well,
that first one, because the first set of words you said yesterday was like, we heard you in the room and then we heard you on the pod.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. So
just an interesting deal there.
It was a very interesting deal. So Sheldon, it's Wednesday. What do you got going on today? A little bit of everything.
Yeah, haven't packed a single thing or even remotely started on that yet. So I'm gonna have to get that done at some point in time.
You got to do that at some point in time.
But yeah, I think the later you do that, the less likely you're gonna forget something. That's kind of my model.
I think so. That's what I think. Like, if you just
please take your birthday shirt.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, so
the further you push it back, the less things you forget.
Yeah, it's just laying it out ahead of time. Too much thought process. Like I just don't. Hey, I'm going. It's gonna be warm. Shorts, golf clothes. See ya.
Fair enough.
About it.
That sounds nice.
Thought about bringing my fishing pole too, because last time we went there, our family trip. Like we fished a bunch and it was a lot of fun. But I don't know if I'll do that or not.
No, you're done.
We're not on the beach. Like
are
we were last
you
time.
taking a W107?
What's that?
The Wellers.
Oh no,
that's not that special of an occasion.
No way.
Oh
I
wow.
would not want to travel with anything that would break.
Oh yeah,
Well,
wrap it in a towel.
It's easy, bro. You just need some.
Can't bring it if it's open anyway.
All of them are opened.
Well, no, but
that's what I thought.
One.
But hey, because he go down there and find some W112.
108.
I was gonna say 108, but that sounded so.
Something like that. But no, I gotta move around, get all that stuff done.
How was the offer? Good, bad, indifferent?
Yeah, good. I think we're still waiting. There's one other person that's coming through. I think they may actually wait last night. So wait on that, see what that looks like, and then kind of roll from there.
Hopefully above asking price.
Fire them up.
Yeah.
See what happens. Always a moving piece in the household. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, being a father.
But kids feel better. Nobody's sick anymore, so that's good.
Yeah.
That side of things is much better. But how's softball last night?
Well, umpires don't know ball, bro. Umpires just don't know ball.
There we go.
Hey, it's all right. I'm sorry, Sheldon, I let you down. Did not hit 10 home runs.
How many did you hit?
None.
Technically, he's only allowed to hit like 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sheldon.
Per game.
I don't know that there's a time that I played softball that I did not hit a home run.
Well, see, Sheldon, I'll tell you this. I could do that.
You should.
But then that makes you such a one-way player.
That's not true.
100%.
Dude,
what a way to be.
That's not true at all.
If you're going to be a one.
If you are going to be.
Hit
sure.
a bomb.
But that's what.
Just hit them till they're gone, and then when they're gone,
selfish.
Put them down.
Exactly. Bro,
yeah, but see, when Sheldon hit all the bombs, all he'd do is switch to the left side and get on base.
Yeah, see, like that's the difference, bro. Like I have to use my you had an out to get base hits. That was your left side. I don't have that out.
I mean, I hit a lot of base hits from the right side too.
Exactly. Like
just kind of depends on what's happening.
He just measured the fence most.
But like last night I didn't get much opportunities to hit home runs, I should say.
People weren't throwing strikes, or you just suck.
What'd the umpire do?
With the umpire, let me tell you. So we had like 3 different situations. Number one, first one, umpire ball at the plate, runners coming home, dude falls down right in front of home plate, like 5 feet away. I'm like, that's embarrassing. You should get up and score. Ball hits the bat, and we're like, okay, he gets up, finally scores. Umpire's like, no, dead ball. Runners go back. I'm like, what?
Why?
Apparently, his argument is we were supposed to move the bat. I'm like,
bats in play, dog.
Bingo, bats in play. Number one, it's your job. It's you or the catcher's job to move it because you're watching the play and he's about to make a play. So that's not our job. We already did it.
Doesn't matter if it's there anyway, though. It's just part of the field.
Exactly.
Ball hits the umpire in the field. What happens?
Exactly.
Part of the field.
So that was that. They send the runners back. Whatever. Next one, infield fly. We were hitting. He doesn't call an infield fly. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. But he caught it. Nobody moved. Whatever. And the next one, it was us. We were playing defense. He calls it. Balls in the air. Doesn't call it. Balls in the air. Doesn't call it. Balls in the air. Doesn't call it. Hits the first baseman's glove. He calls it. Infield fly. Drops down. First runner on first moves. So I'm like, okay, we got one out. I'm like, tag him. He's like, no. That's a dead ball. Dead ball. I'm like, since this is see, they're like, infield fly is a tricky rule. I'm like, it's not. It's very black and white.
It's live.
Thank you. Discretion of where the infield ends, that's about it. That's the only thing that makes it great.
Brother, if you leave the base, that's on you.
Exactly. But he's like, no, dead ball. See, I don't want to say that cost us the game, but they did have a 5-spot that inning and we lost by 6.
Oh, wow.
So, impact. We did lose by 5 actually because we scored 1. So,
dang. How many errors did you guys make?
not as much, you know.
Oh, okay.
They actually they just hit the ball really well yesterday. Yeah, we played well, you know. We trimmed some fat, so that was good. Also a lot of our players got hurt, so that helped.
Huh?
I think a lot of our players also got better. Somehow, some way. They listen to what I say and I tell them there's no trick to the game plan for the next game, guys. Just be better. Like that's what I tell them. We don't gotta change them. Just
great
be better.
Advice.
Like that's great life advice.
Keep it simple.
See, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. But anyway, Sean,
it's good.
MLB, how's Yankees you doing?
Yankees won last night.
Yeah.
We'll watch the end of that game.
Rays won last night.
Aaron Judge Had 2 bombs, didn't he? I think he had 2 bombs. I'm pretty sure he scored the first one. I think it was a solo. I think he had 2 solo shots. And then what's his name? Catcher.
Wells.
Yeah, he had one too.
Yeah.
They score all their all their runs off home runs.
You think we called the Bronx Bombers for nothing?
Well, I get it, but I'm talking about last night.
Well, DeGrom's pitching. You ain't getting many hits and base runners. So capitalize on the swings you do.
They tried to make a little push in the 9th. I think didn't it end 3-2?
Bednar's looking shaky right now.
Yeah.
Because we need Mason Miller.
Well,
stay tuned for tomorrow.
What we got tomorrow?
It's the end
report?
of end of April.
Ah, okay. I'm excited.
Might get Naj's friend Apple on here.
Ah, he's a little
ball.
stat rat.
He
is.
He is.
He knows. He knows.
I don't.
Smart guy.
I know.
I don't know him all that well, to be honest. I don't.
Naj really dislikes him.
Yeah,
That's
no
actually-
reason.
I don't know him all that well. I don't have any emotions toward him.
The emotions that Sheldon feels
I
when he
knew
looks
you were
like
gonna
Brock,
say
when he
that.
looks at Brock Purdy.
I knew you were
the
going to bring that
emotions
up.
Naj feels.
Negative.
Both of them haven't met these guys really, but
Just can't stand him.
can't stand them.
I can definitely tell you I've never met him.
Well, you
So,
kind of
yeah,
have met
pretty
him
much
on
the same thing.
field, but
Pretty much the same thing.
yeah,
Huh?
that's how it is.
I'm
Like you
What?
hating Brock Purdy.
You're not.
Oh,
and everything
he
he
was the
does.
assistant coach.
You're
And
not.
then Naj hating Apple for no good reason.
Yeah.
For
How'd testing go? Good testing Monday and Tuesday here at Parisi.
Fine.
I think it went pretty good.
oh, it was pretty good. Pretty good testing. Pretty small testing, actually.
Yeah, this time of year is kind of funky.
Yeah. So
A lot of spring sport athletes. A lot of kids that came
Well,
testing
look.
after too.
March testing was one of the best ever. So a little regression back to the mean. It's not like people got worse. It's just the improvements weren't as widespread.
big.
Not as many
Yeah.
people tested. And attendance overall this month was just a little bit less with baseball and softball and track and
A lot of track. Soccer.
all the above getting into full swing in April. March, with weather, between weather and just like the season's still kind of warming up in March.
Like,
So,
and then we got summer program getting ready to bounce off.
bro, listen to Yankees hitters from yesterday. 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 2 for 4, 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 2 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3.
I feel like I need to dub that and then add some beats to it.
Yeah, that was Jacob DeGrom, man.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do, man?
Yeah, he's good.
Now, you know who's starting for the Yankees tonight? Elmer Rodriguez making his MLB debut.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Um,
formerly known as Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. He dropped the Cruz. He's just Elmer Rodriguez now.
Why?
Guess who's
Do you have a charge back home or something?
guess who's making their
Changing
next
his name.
start as a Brave?
Who?
Spencer Strider. He's coming back.
Quadzilla.
Oh my!
See if he blows out his own.
Guess who's coming back next week?
Did he have Tommy John?
Yeah,
Last year it wasn't Tommy John.
No,
it
it
was
was
some
knee.
2 years ago, I think it was.
he had like
2 years ago.
he had surgery for an oblique
then-
strain.
I think it was surgery though.
Oh,
He had surgery.
That dude can huck it though.
This
then
spring was
Sean
something
Murphy.
else.
Sean Murphy.
Drake Baldwin.
You guys,
coming-
I even
he's
forgot you
coming
guys still
back.
have him.
He's coming back.
He's been out. What did he? He had something wild.
Something with his hand. I don't remember. There was a lot
Yeah.
for him. Like it almost feels like he's coming back from a major car wreck.
Like Tiger.
Can't.
But yeah, so tomorrow you guys are going to run this thing yourself.
Mhm.
I'll be in El Dorado for the Senior Center Spring Fling.
Yee.
Spring fling.
Spring Fling. They
Party
wanna-
over here.
they
Party
wanna-
over there.
They want to have the Walnuts representing the Senior Center with some stuff and talk about the 250th baseball game. But speaking of baseball, there's a lot of fun things arriving here. Like Friday, we're expecting all of the team bats to be here.
Mhm.
So that'll be like a little Christmas, a little bit of Christmas.
Merry Christmas, baby. Like, is there going to be like a trophy ceremony in Wellington that I need to attend, or like, or is
No,
no?
You could do that. You should
Like, I
actually
you
make
could
that.
organize something like that.
like-
Go give the trophy to the whole new staff and new team. I
Yeah,
like
bro.
it,
With the bat,
Yeah.
You could hand it,
passing on the torch.
You could hand it straight to Cam, who you took it from.
Hey,
Hip
all
labor terror
love.
from Sean Murphy.
It would be worse. It would be
Last
worse if it
September.
was like Sean.
You know, I did.
Yeah.
Wait. I did see something very cool with one of your teammates. Congratulations to Braden Tunnel and his Valley Forge team. They actually won their first ever playoff game
Really?
for baseball. Yeah,
Probably
I
all
saw.
because of Tunnel.
How have we not had Tennell on here?
And he'd be a wily guy to be on here. We should do
Yeah.
it. We should
need
do
to
it.
get him
yeah.
on here sometime.
Yeah, you should text him.
Well, he just doesn't want to ever.
Shout out.
Well, he
Braden
wants
Tunnel.
to come back. But I'm pretty happy to hear about that. You know, he was such a great help to us last year. So, and then he ended up winning a natty. Weird.
No biggie. You're welcome, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy. I'll see what he's doing.
Yeah.
With the
First
bat, you guys
playoff
both did
game,
about the
huh?
same.
What was their?
What'd you
have
say,
their
Sean?
overall record?
Give me
With
a
the
second,
bat,
I'll
you
pull
guys
it up.
both did about the same.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
dang.
All I'm gonna say is there was one game that I truly cared about,
Tennell's a defensive specialist,
and that was Tessa's Army. You guys were very small in my imagination at that time.
What a great
Treacherous.
teammate. What a
the
great.
treacherous.
The only game I
Tessas.
really cared about.
It's Tessa's Army.
Looks like they were overall 13-25,
But they
Who?
won a playoff game.
but they won a
How
playoff
did they even
game.
get into the playoffs?
I don't know.
You just gotta be better than somebody under you.
Good point.
Yeah.
It says they won 12-8 over Penn State Berks.
Berks. There's so many schools I'd never heard about
There's
before.
Penn State, Harrisburg, and stuff like that. So they're going to be playing for they're playing in the United East Conference tournament.
What division is that?
United East Conference tournament.
Better than the United West.
I don't know.
Life is best. in the
Anything
West.
with United in it scares me because of delays.
Airlines, crashes, and stuff.
Oh
Whoa.
my goodness! Come on, dude. Don't be saying
How's some-
crazy talk right now.
How's some feel, bro?
Get up.
Oh man. So we're gonna have player of the week on the pod tomorrow.
You
Oh
are?
yeah.
Join them all.
Nice.
All right.
So since Travis Bazzana made his MLB debut last night,
Travis Pastrana.
Bazzana.
Okay.
I think
Pastrana
you heard,
rides dirt bikes.
I think you heard
I
me.
know.
I think you heard me.
I told you I am being you today. You're
but
supposed to
I-
be being me.
No, I could never be you.
Ah,
That's now 10 of the top 20 picks in the 2024 draft. So just 2 years ago, the 2024 MLB draft
Gotcha.
that have already made their debuts.
dang.
So Bazzana made his debut last night. He was number 1 pick. Chase Burns is number 2 pick. He's been dealing for Cincinnati since getting called up last year. Nick Kurtz is one of the best hitters in the league. He got called up last year. Jack Caglione got called up last year. He's balling out this year.
Dude, he is huge, dude.
He hit a tank on Sunday that was unreal. But anyway, J.J. Weatherholt made his debut for St. Louis on opening day this year. Christian Moore made his debut last year for the Angels. Connor Griffith is the top prospect in baseball. He's got called up to the Pirates a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Cam Smith is in he actually got drafted by the Cubs, I believe, and he was in the Kyle Tucker trade. But he's made his debut for he actually played all year for the Astros last year. Carson Bengay for the Mets made his debut this year, and Trey Savage he was that Blue Jays pitcher who went off in the postseason last year. He's actually from East Carolina. I watched him pitch when they played Wichita State a few years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's nasty, but 10 picks from 2 years ago have
Yeah,
already
that's
made their
wild.
debuts.
I seen
Wow.
somebody make their debut the other day as a pitcher. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
First
I
pitch.
saw that.
First pitch in his career. Boom.
The Pirates guy.
So,
wasn't
I have a-
that a Brave?
I'm pretty sure
It was a
that-
Brave,
yeah, I
and then
think
he
so.
shut him down.
I have
Yeah.
an interesting question on that.
Uh-huh.
So more and more you see pitchers, it kind of makes sense, right? Like if they got it, they kind of got it. They can rise quickly. Hitters making their debut that quickly in that collection of people. Why are they making their debut so quickly? Is it because college arms and big league arms are a lot closer to each other now because of the way they teach pitching? Or what else? Why do you think hitters are making their debuts so much quicker and succeeding?
I say because definitely like college pitching is closer to professional pitching because if you think about it, like when Paul Skeens was in that whole year with Paul Skeens, bro, like if you think about every pitching staff across the country, like Paul Skeens was just the best out of all of them, but everybody had a complete staff with dudes who threw 97 to 100. So it's just like, and that's big league stuff. Everybody in the league throws 100 now. You face Paul Skeens who threw 100. All those dudes from Wake Forest threw 100. Like that whole World Series stretch of Paul Skeens, Wake Forest, and all those dudes, like that's big league arms. A lot of those dudes are throwing in the bigs now, and it's good for them. I feel like that's what's excelling hitters, is that the competition really doesn't change as much anymore. And I feel like that's why a lot of guys get fast tracked from college to the minors to the bigs, because it's not the competition, the jump isn't as high anymore. That's the thing. That's how I feel.
I think the style of how they develop pitchers now and what they're chasing after for pitchers is starting at such a young age now that by the time they're juniors and seniors in college, sophomores even, and they have a little command, all of a sudden, like you're facing a minor league arm out there. And that didn't used to be the case, probably. I mean, in the 2010s, you think about like guys who were like fast tracked to the majors super quick. It was like Trout, Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper. Like I'm trying to think of like another dude who wasn't a prospect for very long. He just went up. Like even Aaron Judge spent. I mean, technically was kind of fast tracked, but it was still 2 years, and he played 3 years of college ball too. So it's kind of interesting. I think when the trickle down effect of everybody using the TrackMan Rapsodo to give them instant feedback and try to manipulate the grips and
time,
and everything to get more and more movement. Like Naj said, you got a lot of dudes. And with social media, now that all this information is easily shared and promoted and stuff, now like a guy like me who's just works with kids can adopt some of these practices to help these kids find velo a little bit early. Not that I'm doing that, but here and there, different pieces, right? And then that's why you have high school arms throwing harder than ever, and then eventually they go to college, and then they put on they actually get in a decent, strength and conditioning program. Not the best, Parisi's the best, but except we don't do conditioning.
I think the athleticism, what you're hitting on there is when you look at these guys that are coming up and they're coming up that fast, there's some similarities in their athleticism, right? Like they're kind of a mold of an athlete that they are projectable to compete at that level, and the metrics all kind of start hitting at a bunch of buttons.
When you have that much info and you can check those boxes off early,
right?
And then instead of trying to check them off the minor leagues as you grind up to the
it's
majors.
Not so much a prove it model like it used to be. Like you kind of had to prove it.
It's
back
like
in the day.
if you show some,
if you hit ABC XYZ on this,
and that's what you hear all the time with prospects in the minors. Oh, their exit velos are there. Their zone contact rate's really good. They're laying off bad pitches. Their chase rate's down.
I think that's what gets them on more of the fast track. That's
why you see like 230, 240 hitters in the minor leagues, but they're still ranked in as a top 50 prospect because, well, their quality of contact's good, their exit velo's good, their bat speed's good, which I think bat speed, that's probably the most overrated thing. But but yeah, like I think it's definitely crazy just to see how. I mean, from 2 years ago, 10, and that's just top 20 picks. There might be some other dudes out there too.
Sure, there's a lot.
I think we also got to think about like the teams that did that. Like Nick Kurtz, for example, went up to the A's. The A's were hurting for a bat for first baseman since Matt Olson. So like that's the kind of thing. Like
there's definitely situational bias.
Like Connor Griffin. If he's on. I don't know. He's a really good prospect. Even though he's only 19, he's already like He's already 6'4", 215, 220.
Well, that's what I was going to
And
say.
you get a bomb on his birthday.
If you looked at that list, I think you would probably see that almost every one of them, for the most part,
Yankees would keep him in AAA for 3 years and trade him when he has no value.
They're probably 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", or higher.
Yeah.
And they're all 220-some plus pounds.
You have a lot of these dudes, Weatherholt, Moore didn't do very good in the majors last year, but Bazana, they're all like short, compact dudes.
Yeah,
they're all
super
like
strong.
Yeah, 5'9", 5'10", 180,
big old
200. Yeah, like
with friggin' forearms the size of our quads.
But yeah,
your quad maybe.
Not having any
it'd be fun to watch all those dudes. Like,
great.
and the fact that like Caglianus really struggled last year is now going this year.
Yeah.
Like he's rolling.
Well, I also think like
SBS
pitching wise is becoming a little bit more
yeah, that was on
predictable.
I think so too.
It's not so much like there's still pitchers, like we were just talking about DeGrom. Like he's amazing, right? Has all the control in the world, and he obviously still has velo as well too. But he's a pitcher. Like he's a guy that can spot everywhere. He has 4 pitches, maybe 5.
You look at a guy on his team too, Nathan Eovaldi. Eovaldi had
Yankee.
Yeah, and then after that was a Yankee killer. Yeah,
that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah,
usually
he's and he's pitching tonight actually, I think. But he is he's another guy who was all velo when he was coming up, and like he had because in the early 2010s when he was coming up with Florida and then Miami. Well, I don't know if he played for Miami when they switched, and then came to the Yankees for a year. Was it 2 years? Something like that. He could get upper 9s, but he didn't have the command because there's difference between control and command.
Sure,
I can control this pitch enough to get it in the zone. Right. But if I'm just throwing down the middle in hopes that it's going to be there, it's going to get hit eventually. But if I can command it on this side of the plate, let it play off this pitch, there's your command. But he just didn't have command, and then he went and figured it out with the Red Sox and absolutely shoved it on us. But he's another guy who's just like learned how to pitch with the stuff, and then all of a sudden, and I think there's so like Luis Heel right now,
not a pitcher.
A couple years ago, that fastball had great, backspin, whatever that, and it stayed at the top of the zone.
Right.
And then his slider and his changeup would play off of it, and he threw with conviction. Right now, he's got no conviction. He's got control, but he hasn't got command right now. The fastball has no command, so it's just a sit and duck, and he doesn't want to go to it, so he flips the changeup over and 3-2 count right down the middle. See you later, Bomsky. He got sent down just recently, but he's another guy with like numbers wise, but like it all makes sense, right? But he did like if you don't have that pitchability, the
command I think is probably
there's a lot of Luis Heels out there. Paul Skeens came up
crazy.
Paul Skeens probably didn't even need any minor league ball.
No,
he probably he straight from LSU could have gone to the majors and at least been solid. It's good that he had half a season,
but he has command like that. Dude has
exactly. The guy's
control over
everything,
and he can throw and he can throw 101, but he doesn't do that every pitch. He's operating 96 to 98, which is still crazy with with command. And then he rears back and chucks it 99, 100 when he needs to.
Efficiency is great.
Well, the predictability of pitching is what, in my brain, how I translate that is all of this data, all the metrics that we're talking about. Every team's got everything you need on every pitcher that they're going to face.
That too,
right?
Yeah.
So they're able to scout that stuff at these levels, right? I mean, most colleges and stuff aren't doing it to that degree, but. So when you have that information, you can identify pretty quickly which guys are the guys that are like, okay, it's more than just go in there and look for a pitch. Although you want to keep hitting simple, and that's why you talk about these freak athletes that are coming up. Like they're probably just keeping it pretty simple, but they go in with a mindset and a strategy against who they're facing, understanding what their weakest pitches are.
And what counts they're going to throw it in.
Exactly. Like it's a,
when
it's
you
a
get
chess
to count
match.
leverage, are they going to throw that get me over curveball?
Exactly. So it's just a predictability in the pitching world has become kind of what I think we're talking about is from Division I colleges, like high level Division I stuff, into minor league ball, into major league ball. I wouldn't call it exactly synonymous, but it's a lot,
pretty
darn
closer.
close.
Yeah. Lot
I want to ask a random question. If Greg Maddux was in college right now, coming into the league, would he still
15th round pick?
Do you think he'd still be dominant?
Yes.
I think he'd be dominant. I think they wouldn't look at him with the same value.
I think he'd be good. I don't know if he'd be dominant.
Yeah.
Just because he had a very big zone to work with.
Oh, the whole game's different.
Yeah, like it's especially in the 90s when he was dominant. It's like if he hit a spot and he got a call, he's gonna push that, and then that's being a great pitcher. Like if you're gonna get the call,
but
because you hit a spot, that's great. And I still think he'd be good. He's a smart pitcher. He's got unbelievable command, but he also doesn't. And he could, like he said it himself, like he could get up to that 94, 95. When he first came in the league, he was throwing that a lot, but he's like, I didn't need to because I could throw that 88 to 90 mile an hour two seamer with nutsy break on it like that much and get out. So like, I don't think he'd be quite as good as he was just because he wouldn't get the same, especially with the ABS now and everything. He wouldn't get 6 inches off the plate, you know.
So you think the technologies now?
Well, umpires call that zone now that they're held a little bit more accountable by.
Dude, don't even get me started on that.
By you know, the thing on the screen that you see is not the same as the
That's a strike.
ABS. Not the same as
That's ridiculous.
The umpire strike
the
zone.
ball is all the way out here, and this little feather touched the zone.
But like
that's a
you
strike.
and you can't even blame
in tennis. That's considered a point,
and you can't even blame the umpire for getting some of these calls off. Like even the ones that are like
Dude, we were watching that the other night,
0.05
like,
off the plate. Like
you're not
MLB umpires are like, I think this is kind of opening people's eyes a little bit. Like MLB umpires are
like what?
A lot better than
100% this year. They're so much better this year.
Which I think they were probably good in the. There's a select few that are absolutely awful. Obviously,
I was gonna say one.
Angel Hernandez.
There's a few that are bad, but they're more temperamental.
But yeah, and then it's like some of these older umpires are going to be probably leaving pretty soon just because they don't want to deal with this because they will give the pitcher, and I respect that. That's how the game was for the longest time.
Crazy.
You know,
I think
as a hitter, if I see the ball with the lace on the line, but the whole ball is out of the picture,
strike.
I can't swing at that,
bro. Like that's
and where that zone is,
these
that
are
ABS,
they're
where that ABS zone
you know?
is. If that ball is below the ABS zone, it clips the plate. It was when it crossed the plate, that was a strike. But because it's another 6 inches back in the ABS zone, it's a ball.
I love all the random loopholes that I've been seeing, like the blooper reels of ABS stuff. Like there's a player who backed out and tapped his helmet. And he got clocked, and they were like, "Oh, yep, you lost the challenge." He was like, "I wasn't doing anything. I was just hitting my." I don't know who it was. Like,
no, it was a pitcher.
There's multiple. Like,
there was one was a pitcher.
There was a catcher.
Yeah, Jeff McNeil was up to bat, and the catcher went like this, like after he caught it, and the umpire didn't see it, and
they called it
like,
no, they
they
replayed it,
and then
so
they lost
that
their challenge because it was definitely a ball.
Like so a catcher can no longer, like, he can adjust his mask here, but he can't like settle in.
A hitter can't push his helmet down no more either.
No.
You have to put your bat down, and you
gotta go to
or just be like, hey, I'm adjusting my helmet right now, sir. All right, thank you.
Hey, go the old-fashioned way through the ear loops.
I mean, it just reminds me of like when you see motorcycle riders and they see a police officer, they're like,
hey, yeah.
You know, it just
or football when you catch it on somebody's head, you know, because his head top, you know.
Yeah, just
I do. Hey, we do that one in slow pitch once in a while. Hey, ABS. Most people don't get it because a lot of umpires don't watch pitch.
I just yelled, call New York.
But it's all right.
Send that one back to New York, please.
Oh wow, that was very strong. You sounded like Jalen.
Hey,
you sounded like Jalen
from Austin, Texas,
but
he's from Derby, Kansas.
But so we think
Austin Derby?
It's that simple. That's how you write a country song.
Let's get back on track to our conversation of predicting pitchers.
Hunting.
Yeah, well, predicting pitchers wise.
It's fastball.
The other thing that they have now.
Simple.
The other thing that they have now is these traject machines.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
So the traject, almost every single team has them now. Like in the clubhouse down underneath, is you can hit off any pitcher who's ever pitched in the MLB. So that's why, like, some of the kids who are coming up who aren't on the game yet can succeed a couple times.
Yeah.
Or if they added a new pitch, it's kind of big, right? But like Tariq Skubal, you can just, before you face Tariq Skubal, you can face Tariq Skubal in the traject machine, or Garrett Cole or Max Fried or whomever, right?
Release points.
Paul Skeens, because it'll come out and it'll like they have the TrackMan, the Rapso, whatever data on these pitchers and how much they move and everything. And then whoever's controlling it can select where to throw it, based on the scouting report they have on them, where to throw their changeup and how much you want it to break. Like, the person controlling it has all the control. So, like, it's the crazy amount of resources and preparation that the hitters can have to hit a pitcher that given night. That's why Max Fried's so good right now, and how he's going to age really well, because he doesn't have elite velo. He can still crank it up to 97 when he wants to, which is kind of awesome, but insane, really. But he's also got 6 pitches, 3 different curveballs, and in that 3 different fastballs, 3 different curveballs, and a changeup. And he just keeps hitters on their toes all night. Even if he doesn't have his best stuff, he just keeps mixing it up to where it's hard. Even if you hit off a traject machine off of him, it's like,
you don't know.
There's just too many. There's just too many possibilities, and his sweeper might look a little more slidery that day, or his 12.
Do a lot from his arm slot.
Yeah,
like that's the
hardest
arm slot to hit off of.
That's a good point too, because a lot of pitchers go to that more like 3/4, just slightly above 3/4, and you can't get as much
the read out of the hands harder,
manipulation out of here. Max Fried being up here throwing 6 different pitches is a lot harder than somebody throwing from here.
Yep.
And because you have straight, you have here, and you have here. It's going to be harder to get that like true drop on your pitches when you're coming from that 3/4. So it's really fun for me to geek out on, for sure.
Well, this is why we're geeking out.
And to play with it on MLB The Show. Just shove it down.
I think also, I think the trajectory machines and all that stuff, personally, I think it's not good for hitters, because I feel like it overcomplicates the game. I feel like it becomes more than it needs to be. I'm thinking it's just, what happened to see ball, hit ball? What happened to sitting on the fastball? What happened to see it up? Obviously, I understand the game's evolved. I'm not going to be...
Technology is your answer.
But, like, you're right. Technology is killing the game while it's helping it all at the same time, honestly. Because, like I said, I feel like a lot of strikeouts happen because people are trying to guess tendencies and pitches. 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
I have another question.
Like, if
you love to see a 2-strike approach these days,
bro,
because it happens less and less.
Oh my gosh, that's why I love Luis Ariz, because that dude refuses to just strike out. That's why I like Luis Ariz, bro. He doesn't give an inch, bro. Like,
I feel like Belly's got a little of that in him too.
100%. Belly's a good 2-strike hitter.
Which some say is like, well, he's sacrificing power by abandoning his ace swing in some situations. I was like, yeah, but he's increasing his average, and he's battling, seeing more pitches, But, there's so many hitters now who only use their ace swing and only swing in certain amount of counts. So that's a good point.
Yeah, but Dave, before you say this question, I want to send this out. I want us to tag Austin Schultz, Nikki Cass. Hey, if you see this, hit back me, Nigel the Kid, or Shelly Shell on
him
Instagram.
Back, not hit back him.
Hit him back.
Hit him back.
Text me back.
Okay.
Text me back, Austin Schultz, Nikki Cass, me or Sheldon. My guy. Yes, please. We'd love to have you at SBS. There's multiple fans of you out here. For both of you guys, if you both want to come. Nikki Cass, I know you're a big Yankees fan. So am I. So is Sean. We can all bond. Let's bond. Let's bond. What's your question now, Dave?
So with the new technologies, how prolific of a hitter would Barry Bonds be?
He's still the greatest hitter of all time.
Oh my gosh, he's still dominate, bro.
Even Tony Gwynn?
But Tony Gwynn will still be good.
Yeah.
Kirby Puckett?
I don't know why you're mentioning him in the same breath as those other two.
That's kind of.
But no. I'm just saying those guys who.
I don't. I mean, maybe I don't know.
What was that stat that we read? Was it last night?
Oh yeah,
Barry Bonds stat?
I thought it was a Tony.
Oh yeah, we were getting.
Yeah, but dude, the fact that he was walked,
it was 198 times in 2002.
Yeah, but still was.
I said because we were talking about A-Rod, and then I got
We were talking about the MVP that year.
Yeah, and then I was like, Sheldon, bet you can't guess who the MVP was in 2002. He's like, what team? I was like, that'd give it away.
Well, hey,
Who was the MVP in 2002?
Barry Bonds.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
dang it, Sheldon.
And then was it
Ruined it.
who was the runner-up?
Well, Barry Bonds is one of the three
in the
people,
NL?
one of three people to hit it into the Arkansas River.
That was NL MVP. Was Bonds. The person who beat A-Rod out for the MVP that year was Miguel Tejada. And he had no business beating out A-Rod. And he honestly didn't have a lot of business beating out Alfonso Soriano, who got third.
So you still think ABS would, do you think Barry Bonds would win that battle with ABS all day long?
Yes.
Barry Bonds knows how to hit.
Dude, and he would adapt to that zone and then be even better, probably.
More dominant?
Oh, yeah.
Because then he could.
His approach was, I mean, and the way it's bulletproof.
He swung a 32.5, stood on top of the plate.
Yeah. He didn't give an inch.
He's turn and burn, could go backside. If you could draw up a hitter, Barry Bonds, Luis Arias, Tony Gwynn, that's who you want to project hitting around. Those three guys. Weird that I think all three of those are lefties.
Well, and just depending on what your skill set is.
As a lefty hitter, I should say.
Yeah,
I'll use that one.
Derek Jeter's approach is something I'll always reference.
Greatest approach of baseball of all time. Greatest approach of all time.
Bias.
He just
bias opinion.
This is a fact, but bias opinion.
It's like when Jeter didn't have a lot of holes in his approach either. But he didn't have the raw power of a Barry Bonds or the athleticism. He was a good athlete, but he didn't have the athleticism of Barry Bonds. Didn't have the roids of the Barry Bonds either.
Hold on. Let's go. I was waiting on somebody to bring it up. So, since we're all here.
Well, we are all here. That's a good, astute observation.
You got about 2 minutes from me. So.
All right. Barry Bonds. Does the steroids affect how good of a baseball player he was?
Probably not.
No, I still think he'd be the greatest of all time.
Swinging wise and mechanical stuff, I don't think that's
that approach, that baseball IQ.
Okay, so he wouldn't hit
he's just maybe power.
Yeah,
but
he just got a little bit more strength because of it. And honestly,
it was more of an anti-aging than it was anything else.
Well before he took him, and afterwards.
Well, and the crazy thing is like his last season, he basically was just kind of blackballed from the league because his last season was still insane. He had like a 970 OPS his final year, which most players don't even sniff nowadays.
Yeah.
And that was his last season at age 39 or whatever it was.
So since you
he would have hit 9, he might have hit 1,000
another opportunity
playing. Honestly.
Yeah.
I do think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Along
with Mark McGwire.
Roger Clemens.
See, that's where this
Kurt
is where
Schilling should.
Let me tell you the double standard I have is because I feel like steroids do help pitchers because their thing is all about power, recovery and power. Like their thing is based on power, and I feel
but you can't. I mean, really, they should let them all in now because they let Big Papi in. Big Papi got popped for a test.
They should just let steroids be.
But they let Big Papi in, so.
All right, I'm going to ask
that's a double standard.
Should Trevor Bauer be in the MLB?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the craziest.
Yes,
black ball ever.
He should be a Yankee.
He just threw a no-hitter this week. No big deal.
He should be a Yankee.
Yeah, he should absolutely be in the MLB. Look,
I wouldn't be mad.
Look,
I would not be
mad. What he did.
What he was accused.
I don't agree, and I wouldn't have done it personally. No, but as far as he knew, it was consensual, and it was proven that she was a liar and it was a scam, and she did this from the beginning. And the main reason, it's gonna get conspiracy on you, but the main reason he got kicked out is because he was such a critic of Rob Manfred in the MLB, and Trevor Bauer.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Leading up to this for years, was a critic of Rob Manfred, MLB, and the way it was ran. He called out the sticky stuff too, and then all of a sudden, this girl meets him and has done this scam with other people before, where he should have more self-control of that, but still,
Sure.
she allowed it to happen, said it was consensual, and then all the text messages came out. He won the trial. He was acquitted of everything, not guilty at all, didn't have to pay a single fine or anything like that.
Just thinking about the amount of crimes and things that players have done that are still playing.
Oh, yeah.
And then to think that
like
Aroldis
Chapman.
Chapman.
That's the guy that doesn't get back in. come on.
Domingo Herman. Okay.
Somebody knocked on the door.
No, that's Sean banging his knee.
Oh, okay.
That's my foot.
He's getting worked up, so it's got to speed.
But
Julio Urias, because he's on the Dodgers and they can do it, whatever. He had like 3 suspensions before he finally got blackballed from the league.
But I just
from beating women.
I just don't see why we keep him out of the league, bro. People love to watch Trevor Bauer pitch. Trevor Bauer is good for the kids, bro. Like
all the kids love him.
Bro,
league minimum, and then just let him make YouTube money.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like
that's what he said. He said take league minimum too.
Bro, that's why I say money. Bro, I've heard somebody told me, Sean. I don't know if you're more of a fact nerd than me.
Goodbye, Sheldon.
Keep manipulating time, man.
I'll be back.
But
we'll never see him again, guys.
He's going to Florida and he's gonna stay there.
He's just gonna be like, Naj, you have the keys now. Sean, you're fired.
What?
Right.
P1 is yours. See you later.
I've had enough of this little boy. Every time I see you, you look like Brock Purdy.
Oh wow.
And I'll be like, that's a compliment.
Yeah, handsome man.
Handsome man.
But where were we before Sheldon just?
We were talking about Trevor Bauer.
Oh yeah.
You were gonna ask me a question.
I would.
Or you were gonna say something.
Oh yeah, I was. So I heard that obviously, if I'm not mistaken, they both Trevor Bauer and Garrett Cole went to UCLA.
Yeah.
And I heard that
allegedly Garrett Cole doesn't like him.
Okay, so that's what I've heard. Allegedly is what I'm gonna say, but I feel like if you put a championship in front of somebody, like I promise you, it'll work out.
Dude, I don't think Garrett Cole
cares. Like that's my thing. I
mean, maybe he doesn't like it. I think it was because they maybe had a rift. They maybe weren't the biggest fans of each other at UCLA
because they both.
And then Trevor Bauer called out the sticky stuff, which Garrett Cole was using, among many others. So they kind of think that. I think people just think that he just doesn't like Trevor Bauer because of those things, and it's like, well, I think it's been a few years.
I think it's time. I think
5 years now since all that went down.
They're mature,
and he's still dominant.
Bro,
yeah. I mean, Trevor Bauer, like,
he
people were like,
candidate.
well, he had a 4 whatever or a 3 whatever ERA in Japan, which was like last in the league or whatever, and it's like, yeah, but this guy, like, yes, he's playing baseball, but it's not the MLB. Like, he's not going to be so dialed in. Like, he just does this stuff all the time.
He's on YouTube calling pitches, bro.
Yeah, he's just staying ready, man. He's just staying ready. If he got on an MLB mound, he's not going to be a Cy Young or anything. But he's going to be he's going to be a solid 2. I would say probably 3.
Nah,
2. I would say 3.
It depends on what team you put him on.
Guys, look at his numbers when he's the MLB. His Cy Young season came in 2020, the shortened season. Every other season, he was good. He was very good pitcher. He's not a 1 or a 2 right now when he comes back. Again, I mean, it's been 5 years.
I'm saying what team, because that also depends.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you go to the Rockies, you'll be their number 1. Actually, Chase Dollinger on the Rockies, he's their number 1. He's really nasty. But, like so on certain teams, he could be a number 2. Twins, he'd probably be the number 2. Taj Bradley's their number 1.
I don't know. I feel like
he will be good. He will succeed. I'm just talking like he's not a Cy Young candidate when he comes back.
I think he is the Greg Maddux of this generation. I think that's the best comparison I could give to Trevor Bauer.
I wouldn't. He's not as good as Greg Maddux.
No, I'm not saying he is Greg Maddux. I'm saying he would be.
And it's a different style of pitcher, though.
No, I think he just throws harder than Greg Maddux. I think they pitch the same. They use a lot of their pitches off of each other. He uses that two-seam back there.
Bauer definitely pitches.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say like he is today.
And he comes from the Cleveland Arm Farm.
Yeah,
of just developing dudes out of there.
Low-key.
Where like they come up and they're like solid, they're not great, and then they just take off. It's like Shane Bieber, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber's gave me nightmares for a long time.
And then he was on the Yankees through no.
Yeah,
that was the last no hitter by a Yankee. It was Corey Kluber.
And see, think about it, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
There's not been many no hitters in the past few years, bro. Like, if you think about it, like it is a rare fate to happen.
There was that one year recently where there was 6 no hitters.
Yeah, like That's just weird, though.
Within the last 5 years.
Yeah, it was 1 year.
Yeah, within the last 5 years, it was one of those years.
Yeah. It's like
I want to say
24 maybe. Yeah, I think that sounds right. There's a lot of noise.
R&D going on.
Well,
I feel like that sounds correct, but I could also be so wrong.
Well, fellas, while you guys are doing your R&D, I have meetings to get to. So if you guys want to close it up, I'll stick around. If not,
we can close it up. Yeah.
We have a long day tomorrow.
You guys have as long as you want tomorrow.
We're just gonna be on. It's like 3 hour long.
They show up at 8 o'clock in the morning and start the pod and run it to noon.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, I guess we're on hour 4 now. I guess we can call it. We just keep bringing people.
Special guest number 1, 2, hour by hour.
Sheldon and Dave get on. Well, special guest number 10 here. They'll be like, what?
But you just look at the account later. No more storage space because it went 8 hours. We missed classes that day.
We pay for unlimited storage.
Well, there you go.
All of a sudden, you guys are just up here the whole day.
Okay, I think I got
Grubhub comes in.
Breaking news.
Oh,
I think I got another guest we can bring on here at some point. My former infield coach.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he's that'll be a good conversation to have because he runs a couple club ball teams down in Georgia, and he's got some like,
Georgia.
Good. I think he probably has ideas, and I'd love to pick his brain about what we can kind of do to.
Sure.
We've had that conversation about club sports and everything. So,
well, who wants to lead the prayer?
Yeah.
You got it, Naj?
Yeah, I got it. That's about eyes closed. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for health and strength, time and opportunity. Thank you for another day we get to wake up and speak life and light into people. Thank you that we get to have a few laughs, get to have a good discussion. Thank you for everything we do around here, Lord. I hope that it all glorifies you. And if it don't, please forgive us that we fall short of your grace, Lord. Lord, thank you for it all. Let us have a good day and let us have a good rest of the week. In your son's precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Close it out.
Closing time. Oh, well, that's season 2, episode 26. Great. We had Sheldon in house, Sean, Dave. It was fun. See you guys tomorrow. Tune in. Have a great day, guys. God bless.